Now, what could be better than a quick meal that features nutrient-rich grains, vegetables, and some flavorful protein? The best thing is this meal will take all of 15 minutes to cook. Again, it's just a matter of knowing the tools you're cooking with and using them to your advantage. We're going to start by cooking this red quinoa in the steam oven. Now, not everyone has a steam oven, but it's so easy to cook quinoa on the stove. Just heat the water, add the quinoa, and simmer it for 15 to 20 minutes. This is a blend of kale with a little bit of carrot shredded in. Full disclosure, I didn't chop it. Just like you, I bought it prepped at the grocery store. Again, this will only take about 8 to 10 minutes to steam. The next vegetable we're going to use is this combination of broccoli with some peppers and a little bit of shallots. I'm going to actually roast this combination of vegetables in the convection oven using the convection roast mode, because it gives us a lovely caramelization and really brings out a lot of great flavors when these vegetables are combined. Once all the vegetables and the grains are cooked, we're going to quickly cook the skirt steak using the Convection Broil feature. Convection Broil is a fabulous mode that really will help you in the preparation of delicious meals. I'm going to get started by steaming the quinoa and the kale. I've put the quinoa in the half-size solid pan and added 2 cups of water and a little bit of salt. I've got the kale combination in a perforated pan so it can gently absorb the steam. I've set the oven using the steam mode and set the time for about 20 minutes. So now it's time to put the broccoli in the oven. I've chosen the convection roast mode 375 because I want the broccoli to get slightly caramelized, and a higher temperature will do just the job. I'm placing it on the bottom rack closer to the lower heat. Once the broccoli is in the oven, I'm going to set the timer for about 12 minutes, and then we'll check the broccoli at that time. If it's already cooked nicely, then we'll take it out and change the oven mode to convection broil to complete the meal. Now, when it comes to preparing a really fast meal, you can't beat convection broil. It's an amazing mode in these Thermador ovens. The preheat time is 5 minutes. By the time you've got the food on the tray, the oven's hot and you're ready to go. Now, their temperature range for broiling is from 550 down to 450. And you have the option of using convection broil or regular broil. Now remember, any time that you engage convection, you're going to have moisture retention. So because you have the direct heat from the broiler, which can be quite drying on food, using the combination of convection and broil is fabulous. Now, something really important to consider before you put your food in the oven is rack position. You can see my rack is 1 position down from the top. If I have the meat too close to the broiler, what's going to happen? The meat will just get completely hard and crisp on the top. But I want caramelization, and I want the meat to cook through to the degree of doneness that I want. Once the meat's in, I'm going to select the timer for 5 minutes. And because this is a very quick cooking cut of meat, I'm going to keep the light on so I can keep an eye on it. And after 5 minutes, I'm going to turn it, cook it for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to get it off that hot broil pan as quick as I can so that I can rest it and slice it to serve with the rest of our meal. So here's our amazing 15-minute meal ready to serve. With the quinoa, which was a red quinoa, once it was cooked and the kale was cooked, I combined them and I mixed them with a little vinaigrette that I made with olive oil and some sherry vinegar. Then we have the steak, which, as you can see, is cooked to perfection, and we have a lovely broccoli. Another really healthy meal, and even if you can't enjoy it all at one meal, it's going to taste especially good the next day. Now, if you are really ambitious, You could also roast some potatoes in the oven at the same time as you roast the broccoli. There's so many quick cooking varieties of potatoes now, the little fingerlings or the golden or the baby red ones, as long as you cut them up small enough. So if you have some really big eaters in your family, consider adding one more vegetable to this already nutrient-packed meal.